The rule here is we use what we have, we don't worry about what we don't have. So today we have a lot of volunteers on Monday, and we will put together what we have. Some of the donations, we have some green peppers, we're going to stretch them as far as we can. Today we're going to saute them with onions and with cherry tomatoes, and that will be one of our vegetables. We have some pasta that was delivered, and that will be one of our starches. We make it work somehow. I don't know how we do it, but we do it. And it's a wonderful experience to be able to do that.
The 2020 vision is the last iteration of our strategic planning exercise. We conduct a strategic plan every 5 years, and in our last strategic plan, Vision 2020, we ended up with 3 specific strategic goals. One was to enhance and expand our programs. The second was to develop and promote productive partnerships. And the third was to focus on impact, how are our programs actually affecting people's lives.
In the whole organization, we have our food center. We have people that prepare and serve our hot meal program. We have people that check in, the people receiving the grocery bag program. We have our warehouse where people are receiving the food, sorting and preparing the bags, the pantry bags for the clients. We have our front desk role. We have job mentoring volunteers, resource department volunteers.
So the job training program is really an area that we have expanded. Okay, so we have been able to satisfy that first objective by expanding the offerings of careers that we are training people in. And we've also accomplished that through the second strategic objective, through a wider array of partnerships with accredited vocational schools who we work with to provide training. Right now we're offering 7 different careers, and we are continually assessing opportunities to expand that even further.
It's important for me to become a CDL driver because it's a way for me to keep a legacy going, also to provide for my kids. I've been around CDL and truck drivers a lot of my life. My father was a CDL driver for 28 years. So I have a lot of help and support. So if you have help and support, make sure you use it.
We look at individuals who are underemployed or unemployed looking for a change in a career, and what do they need when they begin that new job. So the first phase of this job training program is to enhance those core skills. So we start with emotional intelligence, those 5 components, we start there. And then we lead through personality assessment. What kind of person are you? What is your optimal work environment?
You only get one chance for a first impression. And if you blow at that first impression, you're what's considered on the out bucket list. So we try to make them feel relaxed. We'll do mock interviews with them. We'll ask them questions that they may not be expecting. And this is all so they can prepare themselves. So when they're actually in a real live interview, in their head they go in relaxed and they have some idea of what may be coming their way, even though we don't know 100%. And that's about it.
I think it's important to understand that an organization like Boca Helping Hands only is able to do what it does with the support of the community and support of individuals and family foundations and corporate partners and schools and restaurants that contribute food and supermarkets. And so it is evident by the fact that we have been operating and expanding to meet growing demand for the last 21 years that the community has given us this mandate, okay, and they continue to support the mandate. So we hope that continues. We hope that the work that we do, that the impact that we're having on people's lives continues to justify that kind of support from our community.
So how can someone in the community get involved with Boca Helping Hands?
In many ways. I mean, the way that, like I mentioned before, the way that many members of our community get involved is through volunteering. And as I said, by far the most significant component of our workforce are the volunteers. And I'm always inspired by the dedication of the volunteers that come to Boca Helping Hands. So that's one easy way of people who want to support our work to participate, and they can choose. They go online and see the various options that are available for volunteering. They can choose something that is convenient to them, or accomplishes what they want to accomplish in a volunteer opportunity. The other obvious way is to support us financially. And again, every dollar makes a difference. And so it doesn't have, you don't have to be wealthy and affluent to consider supporting an organization like Boca Helping Hands. Any contribution that you can make, I think, goes a long way in helping meet the needs of those folks that are underserved in our community.